Wait, don't scroll. Before anything else, like this video, comment your theory, and subscribe right now to Jikook Lover, because what we're about to talk about doesn't feel like a normal comeback. It feels like the world just got taken over. Imagine waking up, stepping outside, and suddenly every building in your city is covered in red. Giant billboards, LED screens, glass towers, all flashing the same mysterious question. What is your love song? No logo, no date, no explanation. And then BTS appears, all 7 of them. And somehow, Jakook becomes the center of everything. Is this just promotion, or something much bigger? Because honestly, this doesn't feel like a comeback. It feels like an invasion. At first, nobody understood what they were looking at. It didn't start with an announcement. There was no teaser, no countdown, no press conference, just photos, random photos, uploaded quietly in the early hours of the morning by confused people across different cities. A street in Seoul, a building in Tokyo, a massive LED wall in New York, a glass tower somewhere in Los Angeles, all showing the same thing. Red. An overwhelming, almost aggressive shade of red wrapping entire buildings like warning tape. And written across them, over and over again, like a question directed at the entire planet. What is your love song? People thought it was graffiti at first, then an art installation, then maybe a fashion campaign. But within minutes, something didn't add up. Because it wasn't just one city, it wasn't just one country, it was everywhere, simultaneously, like someone had pressed a giant button and painted the world overnight. Timelines began flooding, group chats exploded, fans started tagging each other in panic. Are you seeing this too? Why is this on my street? What does this mean? Is this BTS? That last question spread faster than anything else. Because somehow, deep down, everyone already felt it. The scale was too big, too bold, too theatrical. Only one group in the world could pull something like this off. And then it happened. The image dropped. 7 figures, standing together. Sharp suits, dark tones, calm expressions, silent but powerful. BTS. No flashy poses, no smiles, just presence. The kind of presence that doesn't ask for attention, it commands it. And suddenly everything made sense. Or maybe nothing did. Because this didn't look like a typical comeback teaser. There was no album title, no release date, no hashtag, just them. And that question, what is your love song? It felt personal, almost too personal. Like BTS wasn't promoting something. Like they were asking something. As if the message wasn't look at us, but look inside yourself. And that's when the real chaos started. ARMY didn't just react. They spiraled. Theories spread like wildfire. Was it a global album launch? A secret documentary? A world tour announcement? A cinematic universe project? Or something we've never seen before in K-pop history? Because let's be honest, covering entire cities with cryptic messages, that's not marketing, that's domination. People began calling it the BTS takeover. And then, just when everyone thought the spotlight would stay on the group as a whole, something unexpected happened. The conversation shifted. Slowly, quietly, then all at once, 2 names started trending harder than anything else. Jimin, Jungkook, Jikook. No one planned it. No one organized it. It just happened. In the group photo, fans noticed how close they stood. Shoulders almost touching, their expressions softer compared to the others. That quiet, familiar energy between them that longtime fans instantly recognize. Not loud, not dramatic, but magnetic. You don't even realize you're staring until you realize you can't look away. Edits flooded TikTok, slow motion zooms, side-by-side comparisons, close-ups of their eye contact, fans analyzing every millimeter. Did you see the way Jungkook tilted toward Jimin? Why do they look so synchronized? Why does it feel like they're telling a story without speaking? It sounds small, insignificant even, but in the world of ARMY, these tiny details mean everything. Because Jikook has always had that effect. The quiet pull, the emotional weight, the kind of chemistry you can't script. And somehow, in the middle of the biggest global visual campaign BTS has ever done, they still managed to steal the spotlight. Not by trying, just by existing next to each other, which only made everything more mysterious. Was it intentional? Was it coincidence? Or were we meant to notice? Because the more fans looked, the more it felt like this wasn't just a group comeback. It felt like the start of a new era. Darker, more mature, more cinematic. Almost like BTS wasn't just returning with music, but with a message, a statement, a reset. And that question kept echoing everywhere. On buildings, on screens, on social media, in people's heads. What is your love song? Why that sentence? Why now? Why ask the world something so emotional instead of simply announcing a project? Was BTS inviting fans into something deeper? Something more personal? Something tied to love, memory, connection? Or was it a code hiding something bigger? Because if this is only the beginning, if this is just the first move, how massive will the next one be? And more importantly, why does it feel like Jikook is standing right at the center of it all? Is this simply clever marketing? And the strangest part, the longer people stared at those billboards, the less they felt like advertisements. They didn't scream, "Buy this." They didn't shout, "Coming soon." They just lingered, quiet, patient, like they were waiting for you to answer. What is your love song? It almost felt psychological. Like BTS wasn't promoting music. Like they were digging into memories. Because suddenly fans weren't just talking about a comeback anymore. They were sharing stories, old concert clips, first songs that made them cry, the moment they discovered BTS during their hardest year, the track that saved them at 3 a.m., the lyrics that felt like a hug when nobody else understood. Without realizing it, ARMY wasn't speculating. They were confessing. My love song is Spring Day. No, it's Euphoria. For me, it's Serendipity. Still with you save me. The question had worked. It didn't create noise. It created emotion. And maybe that was the most dangerous thing BTS could do. Because numbers fade, charts change, but emotions, they stay forever. Which made this campaign feel less like marketing and more like something deeply personal, almost intimate, as if BTS had reached through skyscrapers and glass buildings just to tap every fan on the shoulder and whisper, "Tell us your story." But then another detail surfaced, one that made everything even more suspicious. Fans began noticing the placement of the billboards. They weren't random. They appeared near concert venues, near old tour stops, near places with history, places where BTS once performed, places where fans once cried, places filled with memories. It couldn't be coincidence. It felt deliberate, like breadcrumbs, like someone mapping out a journey. And at the center of that journey, edits of Jimin and Jungkook kept resurfacing again and again. A slowed clip of them laughing backstage. A quiet moment walking side by side at an airport. A glance during a concert that lasted barely 2 seconds, but somehow felt eternal. Every time those clips appeared next to the red billboard photos, something clicked. The mood matched. Soft, nostalgic, heavy with feeling. Not explosive like a typical comeback, but reflective, like a story about love, youth, and growing up together. And suddenly a new theory started spreading, one that gave everyone chills. What if this isn't just a comeback? What if this is a tribute? A message? A letter? What if BTS isn't asking about your love song because they're about to reveal theirs? And if that's true, if this entire worldwide takeover is leading to something deeply personal, something emotional, something raw, then maybe we're not ready. Because BTS has always been powerful. But BTS, when they get sentimental, when they tell their real story, when Jimin and Jungkook stand quietly next to each other like they've shared a lifetime only they understand, that's when ARMY completely falls apart.